show for you tonight. So, thank you all for coming to the 2018 International Film Festival of Oceanside. You've done it! You have successfully competed in one of the best film competitions here on San Diego's North Coast. And why is it one of the best? Well, just look around. Really, look around to your partners. Look around to your neighbors. This is awesome. This is people who really support the arts, who support each other, who support having a voice and giving ear to said voice. You guys are why we do this. Of course, I am Director of Programming here, Sterling Anno. To my side here, we have Lou Niles, Managing Director. And we have Carly Star Lou Niles, Artistic Director of OIFF. This festival here is the very definition of what a true team can really pull through for a city like this. And thank you so much for giving us all your attention and letting us just try to entertain you and try to let you forget about the world for a little bit as you dive into some of the best art, period. And also to the filmmakers here, thank you for supplying said art. This couldn't happen without you guys saying that you can do whatever you want to in this modern age of digital artistry. So thank you so much. But big twist, I'm actually, we're not actually hosting this thing. We would actually like to kick this off right and really quickly on the screen introduce you to tonight's hostess. So give a warm round of applause to the screen for Miss Vicki Barbolak.
Interrupting cat?
That's a joke.
She wants to stand up.
You don't say it like that.
I shouldn't say it like that.
I want to try and see if I'm any good at it.
She
So
doesn't.
try it on us. Well, no, because it needs practice. Do you have any material? Like
Being on America's Got
stuff.
Talent, being confused how you don't understand things, how you misunderstood things, how you sometimes don't hear.
Then I sound like I'm just stupid.
Honesty is always the best policy.
So, what do you do? Besides modeling, I'm a comedian. Oh, is that what you do on the side? That's my day job. Got it. I'm Vicki Barbolak. I'm 60, or 60, as a lot of people say. I'm from Oceanside, California. More specifically, Rancho Calavera Trailer Park. How long have you been doing this comedy? 20 years. 20 years? Yeah. One day I was, in the restroom, and there was something in the trash, and I noticed it. It said stand-up comedy classes. And I was like 38. And I'm like, am I too old to do this? I've been married 3 times. I have 2 kids. Since you don't make much in the stand-up world, I started a wedding chapel business, and I became an ordained minister. I even have a bed in the back for a half-hour honeymoon for an extra $29.95. America's Got Talent could really change my life. This could take me from my trailer park in Oceanside to a trailer park in Malibu. It cracks me up. It's so sad. I need a better dream. What's your name? My name is Vicki Barbolak. What are you going to be doing for us today? I'm a ballerina. No, I can't be a ballerina because I want dinner. I'm a comedian. You're a comedian. Comedy acting is one of the hardest things to do because you have to entertain a whole entire room and make us all laugh. Is that what's going on here? Oh, shoot. I can't wait to see this. Good luck. All right. We're the best beaches, right? Don't tell anyone. Tell everyone there's shrapnel on our beaches. We don't want them coming, right? And now we're like the best arts town. 9 years, the film festival. Give it up for everybody that makes all this happen, right? This is like the beginning years. Pretty soon it'll be like Coachella. You won't get a seat here. You should know somebody. But you guys do know people, so you'll get seats here. That's very cool. Well, thank you so much. I want to start off by thanking some of our VIP sponsors. Can we get behind that? Yeah? I want to thank my very favorite sponsor first, which has to be Line 39 Wines. Yes! That's right, Line 39 Wines, the exclusive wine provider for the Oceanside International Film Festival, and it is some kick-ass wine. Can we agree? Yes, delicious, so good. And then Branfman Law. Can anyone else say that? Branfman. Try it without listening. Branfman Law. Are you from Branfman Law? They are entertainment law, and they're also in the weed business. So we want to give it up to them. Right on. Because without their generous underwriting, we wouldn't have been able to afford the Morricone youth. Oh yeah! Did you guys see that? Holy crap! Morricone, they don't look young though. They're like old dudes. They've been together for a while. That was amazing. Who was here last night? Oh my God. And today, Mad Max, I was here for that. Amazing. I wish I didn't have to work last night. I wish I would have called in sick. The club would have been mad, but I would have loved to have been here. It's amazing. And then third, I want to thank TNT. We want to thank TNT for bringing Animal Kingdom here Wednesday night to kick everything out. Get the town excited. So cool. It's so cool that they film here all the time, isn't it? Like, yeah. Because like hotels fill up and stuff. Let's face it. In the winter, we could really use another TV show. And then Oceanside Art Walk, they collaborated with everybody's fan favorites, the San Diego artist documentaries. You guys love those? Yes. Finally, somebody pays attention to artists. So cool. Well, unless anyone wants to hear my life story, where I came from, my children and stuff like that. Okay, no. So then we're just going to get right into the awards, shall we? Yeah. Okay, this is so exciting. The first award will be the Audience Choice Award for Best Animation. Hey, Sterling Anna, ladies and gentlemen. And the envelope says, One Small Step by Tycho Studios. Wow! Frozen, so they couldn't be here because they're in Uruguay right now. But they sent their thanks, and they're going to love their beautiful award.
Yes.
Right. And now, the Audience Choice Award for Best Local Student Film. Best Local Student Film. Hey, it's Sterling Anna again! Keep that energy going every time he walks out. He's going to think he's a loser.
Yeah.
A Lana Nichols story. Director Eli Benson. The lovely Jillian Thomas will be presenting the awards. Yeah, we came up with that.
I'd really like to thank my incredible broadcasting teacher, Doug Green, and my grandma, actually, for helping me submit to this festival. This is the first festival I've ever submitted to, and this is amazing. Thank you.
And now, the Audience Choice Award for Best Student Film, of all the places. Who would be Sterling Anna! And the winner is Surface! Surface! Aaron Martinez!
We just want to thank everyone who donated to our film and our professors at SDSU.
Say something. I just want to thank our crew, our cast, obviously, Claire and Aaron. I mean, this would have been possible without us three in particular, but also our cast and crew, Claire's parents, my parents, all of our donors, everybody important in our lives. It's so supportive, and the Oceanside Film Festival. You guys are awesome.
Thanks, parents. Congratulations. Isn't it cool to see the people that actually put this together, that did those films, and now they're on their way, their first real award. And now the Audience Choice Award for the Best Short Documentary. And the winner is Tan, director by Ilana Ehrenbold.
I'm going to accept the award for Elena because it's a beautiful, beautiful surf film about a sustainable surfer in France. She is a filmmaker and surfer from Switzerland. You can look her up. She's got another feature film called Blue Road. So definitely look her up, Elena Ehrenbold. And we'll make sure that she gets this wonderful short to have.
That's beautiful. Thank you, Lou. That's awesome. And now the Audience Choice Award for Best Feature Documentary.
How does he do it?
I don't know. And the winner is Shadow of Drought, director Bill Wisniewski. Bill Wisniewski.
Thank you. Well, we're from Palomar College down the road, so shout out to Palomar College. We're very proud of that. Local, yeah. We are very fortunate at Palomar to have an amazing college, incredible staff, crew, dedicated. We have a few of them here, Mona, Chad, Chris, Wave. Yep. I'm really fortunate to have just an incredible crew, an administration, a president that supports us to allow us to follow our passion. This was an incredible project, and we're very thankful for this award. Thank you.
That's awesome. Congratulations, Palomar. That's a big feather in your cap. That's fantastic. All right. And now the Audience Choice Award for Best Narrative Short Film. Hey! Get out of here! No way! And the winner is Marisol, director Juan Escobedo.
Thank you. I want to thank my family because I think they did all the voting.
We had about 30 people.
I'm Juan Escobedo, and this is Alejandro Patino, the lead actor in the film. And we want to thank the cast and crew. Thank you. He's also the producer. Also our writer, Javier Ortiz, who's the writer and producer. And I want to honor all the victims of child abuse and domestic violence with this award. Especially Gabriel Fernandez and Anthony Avalos, who have fallen victims of child abuse and domestic violence. So this is for them. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, congratulations. And now the Audience Choice Award for Best Picture. Uh-oh. Never fails you. And the winner is Esfuerzo by director Alana Maheo.
Thank you so much. Wow. I just want to thank my incredible team, my producer, Zach Eretz, who believed in this story ever since I told them about it. I want to thank Armando and Fidi for sharing their hearts and their family story. And I hope that we can all continue to create art and films that give a voice to the voiceless.
Here we go. That was Best Picture. Okay, and now I would like to bring up someone who you may not be very familiar with, someone who is the program director for this festival. Someone who's worked tiredly over this year, watched hundreds of films, someone you may not have seen before this evening, or possibly you have. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present Sterling Arno!
Hello everyone, I am Arno. Glad you all make it out tonight. I am here to actually present a special award for the evening. This is an award that I personally do think is a little long overdue. And this has to do a lot with being able to see filmmakers not just expand and grow talent-wise, but pretty much literally grow up with you, with your event, over a many plethora of years. And this has been, it's been fantastic seeing these filmmakers submit pretty much every year for the last several, as they pretty much give us a standard for what a middle school through high school filmography can really be when they work together so well. And that's the future of cinema before you. And, their film that they had played earlier this morning got a big round of applause as well, so I would like to present the 2018 Achievement in Film Award to Jared and Alyssa Bainbridge.
Sterling and everybody at the Oceanside Film Festival. I was not expecting this at all. Thank you to my family for encouraging me and helping me pursue filmmaking, and Alyssa for helping me out with stuff. And to my teachers who also helped me get here and proofread my stuff. And yeah, thank you.
Thanks.
Hey, that's an unusual woman. Congratulations. That's fabulous. All right. And now we come to the jury award. awards, and the first award for jury will be Best Animation. Oh my God! Come on! Come on now! Here he is! And the winner is One Small Step by Tycho Studios. Yeah! We never saw that coming, did we? No! All right. And now the second jury award for the best local student. Isn't she gorgeous? One of these things is not like the other. Anyway. And now the jury award for best local student film. Hey! Yeah! Get out of here! Oh, look at that! Arthur Murray was worth it. And the winner is Alana Nichols' story, director Eli Benson. Looks kind of familiar. I think I've seen him before somewhere. Yes. Give it up.
Well, thank you again. Yeah, thanking same people over again.
Sorry to put you on the spot, man. You just did too good. You just did too good. That's awesome. And now the jury award for the best student film. Fabulous fella. And the winner is White Lines by Stuart Heinlein. Stuart may not be here, which means he doesn't get an award from Julian. He's going to so regret it when he sees her picture. I'm sure he tried to be here. That's awesome, and I'm sure he'll be really grateful because film awards are huge and rare. All right, and now, well, they are. There's hardly any. Truly. I've never gotten one. All right, and so, and now the jury award for the best short documentary. Whoa! Keep that energy up! Sterling! I think you should do a costume change real quick. Okay. And the winner is From Harlem to Harlem.
International Film Festival for screening it. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Congratulations. All right. And now, the jury award for the best feature documentary. And the winner is Rodents of Unusual Size. Yes, yes, by Jeff Springer and Chris Wexler. Unfortunately, traffic, fire on the freeway. Okay, did you make it? Are they here?
Well, they're not here physically, but yes. We actually happened to have correspondence with Mr. Jeff Springer. About a week ago, he sent us a nice Q&A video to discuss a little bit about his film, and you know, because he sent it a little after the jury results were in, we decided, you know what, it's going to be an extra treat for this little event.
Thank you. There you go, Sterling.
Hi, this is Jeff Springer, one of the co-directors of Rodents of Unusual Size, and I would like to welcome you here to our screening at the Oceanside International Film Festival, especially Charles Kornbach and Mark Kornbach and Miley Chaffin-Curie, who were big supporters of the film. We wanted to make the film because we thought it was a really important issue that a lot of people don't even know about. The fact that this large rodent from South America is having such a devastating impact to the coast wetlands of Louisiana. And when we got there, we knew immediately that it was going to be more than a film about this giant rodent, but really about the people that live there and the culture and their livelihood that's going to be lost because of this. And we were just really impressed by their resilience and their perseverance in the face of the attack of these rodents. So if you're interested in the film, you can tell your friends. Our website is rodentsofunusualsize.tv, and we'll have screenings throughout the fall. And we'll be on PBS sometime next year. Thanks for coming.
We saw it in Oceanside first. That is so cool. All right. And now, the next jury award is for the best narrative short.
Let's head it. I was not expecting this. Thank you to the Oceanside Festival for screening the film. Thank you to DePaul University for making the film possible. My mentors, Wendy Roderweiss, for encouraging me to make. It was a crazy endeavor. She really encouraged me a lot on it. And my mentor, Shayna Connolly. My wife, who also made it possible, and my family for encouraging me to pursue this crazy dream. I gotta make sure I thank everybody. And the amazing cast and crew. They were a blast to work with, very dedicated, and they made my crazy story, crazy dream come true. So thank you so much.
Congratulations, Ward. Way to go. Way to go. All right, and now, the jury award for the big one. Are you ready? Best Picture Jury Award. Who's going to come out right now? Who are we going to see?
Arnold.
Yeah! Yeah! You can't get enough of it. And the winner for Best Picture is It's Just a Game by Wilbur Troxell. Woo! Now Sterling tricked him because he knew he couldn't be here, and he's not such a jerk that he did an acceptance speech not knowing he won or anything like that. So Sterling tricked him into making this video.
Hello, I'm Wilbur Troxell. I'm the director of It's Just a Game. Sorry I can't be in Oceanside this weekend. I live in Philadelphia and I spent all my money on Nerf guns. So I gotta do it this way. But it's gonna be good. I got all of the most popular Q&A questions written down here. I'm gonna try to get to know you guys and you guys can get to know me as best as possible. So we're gonna jump right into this. Who choreographed all the stunts? I choreographed all the stunts. We originally had a stunt choreographer who was part of a SWAT team, did a lot of MMA, and then he bailed. Never heard from him again. Maybe he died, maybe he didn't. We'll never know. But I ended up doing all of it. My brother and I, we've been doing kind of tricks and stunts our whole lives. So that's actually kind of leads into the next question, which is where did you shoot? And we shot in our backyard. My dad built all the tree houses and everything that you saw in the movie, but we've had, pulleys, ropes, bungees, all that stuff going up. So all the stunts that you saw, we've been doing since we were very, very young. So we just found a reason to put them all into a movie. Next question. What was our budget? Our budget was $4,000 just for the movie and $4,000 for the soundtrack. The soundtrack was composed and recorded by Bailey Fatool, who is also the bad guy, Taylor, in the movie. He wrote all of the music and got everything together. He made that whole soundtrack. We had the musicians from the Curtis Institute, which is in Philadelphia, amazing musicians, some of the best. We got them together and got to make such a fantastic soundtrack. Next question, did anyone get hurt? Yes, yes. Susie, who played Susie's stunt double, her name was Susie, that's actually what inspired the name of the character, was Susie. She did that double front flip out of the treehouse, and when she landed, she bit a chunk of her tongue off. So she only did it once, but we got it, and part of her tongue is indeed missing. So thank you, Susie, for doing that. Fun fact about Susie, she is also the costume designer, hair designer, makeup designer, and our accountant. So she did a lot of jobs. She's also an extra, so you see her a lot. She was at our house pretty much every single day that summer that we did that. What did you shoot with? We shot with a GH4, which actually I'm using right now, a Panasonic GH4, and a Canon T3i Rebel, and a GoPro, and a Phantom drone. We would always stick with one camera per scene, so if we shot with GH4 one scene, we had to make sure that that whole scene was shot GH4, and then we would use Canon for a different scene. But Ryan Michaels, he's a cinematographer at Temple University. He did all of our cinematography, absolutely fantastic. We butt heads a lot, but he was incredible. He was another person who was there all day, every day. What gave you the idea to make this movie? Growing up, you know, everybody plays with Nerf guns. Everybody sees themselves like that. That's how imagination is. That's how it works. So the idea came from just having a really strong imagination. Originally, the movie was called How You Think You Look When You Play Nerf, but nobody liked that. Nobody was picking up the movie. So we changed it to It's Just a Game, simpler. I personally still like calling it How You Think You Look When You Play Nerf, because we call it Hiddle-Whippin', which is the acronym for it, so we'll see what happens one day. How old were the kids? The kids ranged, the youngest I think was 7, the oldest was 20, so nobody was over the age of 20 when we shot all this. All the stunt doubles, cinematographers, accountants, everybody. Obviously the parents were actually the kids' parents, so they were older, but everybody involved in the crew and the main actors were all in their 20s. But the younger kids ranged from 7 to 11. What was your favorite scene? My favorite scene is also my least favorite scene. Tricky. But it was the basement with me, because we were in that basement for 19 hours, split into 2 days, but we would shoot all day, break for lunch. We shot some of it at night while it was raining, but we just blared a 1K through the window, so we never knew what time of the day it was. And it was very musty down there, and I rewrote that scene the night before, because it was very dramatic before, and I wanted it to seem more real, and I wanted that connection with the brothers to seem more relatable to something that brothers actually go through, that siblings actually go through, because that was my opinion what held the movie together. So that was my favorite scene when it was done, and my least favorite scene to film. My favorite scene to film was when I jumped out and I got to throw an axe backwards. That was really fun because the cameraman jumped with me, which was my brother Shane, who is also the lead of the film. He plays Ryan. He did a lot of work. He obviously lived here all summer because he lives here, but he did an insane amount of work. He was everybody's stunt double all the time. We blew him up. We threw him on a dirt bike. He was actually on Susie's dirt bike with a wing one time. Those are all the questions I can think of. If any of you have any other questions, feel free to email me at whtroxel@gmail.com. I love talking to people about it. I love finding out what people liked and didn't like about the film. So if anybody wants to talk any more about it, feel free to contact me. But thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for watching. It means a lot to everybody involved, the whole cast, the whole crew, all 130 of us. So I really do appreciate it. You guys have a good festival. See you Oceanside.
I just gotta say, like, you're the coolest people in the world, right? Other people are not here, not seeing that. That is the coolest That's so cool. That was beautiful. That's just how films are made. That's just how films are made. I just thought that was amazing.
That guy's pretty cute too.
Yeah. I wrote that email down. All right. Well, it's been an honor being here. I love Oceanside. I know we all do, and thanks for everybody that came out. And now I'm going to bring out the 2018 Organizational Committee, and Doug, take it from here. Thank you all so much.